This is Saki Remix.
Hi and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Alif Alimi bin Muhammad Zaki from DIT1A. Today, our group will make a presentation on the problem-based assignment operating system chapter 4. The first question I would like to ask is, identify and name 3 different Windows edition, Homes, Pro, Enterprise, and state one main difference for each. Now, I will differentiate between the Windows. First, Windows Home is designed for personal and home use. It includes basic features like web browsing, file management, and security. Second, Windows Pro is aimed at professional and small business. It includes extra features like BitLocker. Lastly, Windows Enterprise is designed for large organizations. It includes advanced security and management tools such as AppLocker and direct access. The second question I would like to ask is, differentiate between the meaning of Windows 32-bit and 64-bit in simple terms for the staff. What you can see in the slide, there are 2 Windows 32-bit and 64-bit, which means you can see 32-bit is slower, older, and has smaller limits than 64-bit, which is newer, faster, and more powerful. The first point, Windows 32-bit can handle smaller amount of data at one time. Second, work best on older computer. Third, can only use up to about 4 GB of RAM memory. Last, generally slower when running many programs at once. Second, Windows 64-bit can process more data at once, making it faster and more efficient. After that, can use more than 4 GB of RAM, which help with multitasking and performance. Lastly, designed for modern computer and newer applications. The lastly question I would like to ask is, describe the main purpose of the Windows Update features. The main purpose of Windows Update is to keep your computer secure, stable, and up to date by automatically installing the latest improvement from Microsoft. Windows Update helps by, the first point is installing security updates, which means can protect your computer from virus, hacker, and other security threats. Second, fixing bug and error, which means can improve system performance and reliability. Lastly, adding new feature can bring new tool and enhancement to make Windows works better.
My name is Harshan Punishwaran, and today I'll be talking about 3 important parts of the Windows desktop: the Start menu and taskbar, Window Explorer, and Snap Layer. First, let's look at the Start menu and the taskbar. The Start menu is found at the bottom left corner of the screen. It has open application, search for files, and access settings quickly. For example, we can click the Start button and type Word to open Microsoft Word. The taskbar is the long bar at the bottom of the desktop. It shows all the apps that currently open and also let us switch between them easily. On the right side, we can see clock, Wi-Fi, sound, and battery icons. We have Window Explorer, also called File Explorer. Its main function is to help us browse and organize files and folders on the computer. We can use it to copy, move, name, rename, or delete files. To open it, we can click the folder icons the taskbar or press Window plus E on the keyboards. Snapshots are a simple way to organize open the window on the screen. When we hover the mouse over the maximum button of a window, several layers options appear. We can choose one to neatly arrange two or more windows side by side. This makes multitasking easier and more organized. In conclusion, the Start menu and taskbar help us access and manage application. File Explorer helps us organize our files, and Snap lets make our desktop work effectively. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilmi Afif bin Muhammad and I'm a student from DIT1A. Today, I'll be presenting about basic security and maintenance. I hope you will find this presentation interesting and informative. As you can see, I would like to identify and explain about the basic of Microsoft Defender antivirus in keeping our computer more safe. First thing first is firewall and network protection. It works with Windows firewall to block or access and protect your network connection. Secondly is automatic updates. Defender automatically updates its virus definition to recognize the latest threats. And thirdly, real-time protection. It continuously monitors your system for suspicious activity and block potential threats before they can cause damage. If you want to more details about it, let's go to the next part. Before we go into the next part, I would like to introduce some information about Microsoft Defender. So, Microsoft Defender antivirus is a built-in security program in Windows that help protect your computer from virus and other threats. It constantly scans your files, apps, and downloads to make sure nothing harmful can damage your computer or steal your information. Alright, first of all, so you can go to the settings, then click the Windows security. As you can see, you can click the open Windows security. Alright, we can check our protection status by clicking the firewall and network protection, and then as you can see, there are many features on the firewall and network protection. You can see how it's possible can happen to protect your Microsoft Defender. So click the virus threats protection, and also you can see okay, now let's run a quick scan to check if there are any virus on your computer. First, click on the virus and threat protection, then click the quick scan. Alright, it's only take a few minutes and it's a good way to make sure your computer stay clean and safe. However, a quick scan checks the most common areas on your computer where virus and malware are usually found, such as your system files, programs that start automatically and temporary folders. Alright, next, to make sure Microsoft Defender is fully updated, it's very important to always keep your virus definition up to date. Virus definition are like to list of known virus and threats. Defender usually is to recognize and stop them. If it's not updated, new types of malware might slip though. To update, go to the virus and threat protection, and then you can check for updates. Windows will then download the latest security updates to keep your computer protected. Alright, as you can see, we are already update the security. So let's check if the real-time protection is turned on. Alright, first of all, go to the virus trace protection setting, and then click the manage setting. Alright, real-time protection means Microsoft Defender is always watching your computer in the background. It automatically scans files and programs as you open them, and it's block any suspicious activities right away. To check this, scroll down under virus and trace protection setting, and then you can click the manage setting. Make sure the real-time protection switch is turned on. If it's off, your computer could be at risk because Defender won't be able to stop threats as they appear. Alright, we go to the last part, is review scan result. Once the scan is complete, Microsoft Defender will show the scan result on the screens. Here, you can see if any threats were found. If Defender detects a virus or suspicious file, it will automatically remove it or place it in quarantine, which means it's safely isolated so it can't harm your computer. You can also click a protection history. So first of all, click the protection history, and then as you can see, to view the details of past scans include what threats were found and what action Defender took. This helps you make sure your computer is clean and fully protected. Alright, in this part of the tutorial, I'll show you how to check for and clear temporary files using a built-in window utility. First of all, click the Start menu and open the setting. You can also press Window key plus I on your keyboard to open it quickly. Alright, next, Windows shows how your storage is being used. Under this section, click on temporary files. Now, see a list of temporary files that you can safely delete. Things like window update cleanup, recycle bin, and temporary internet files. You can also tick the box next to the item you want to remove. Usually, you can safely select all of them. Once you made your selection, click Remove Files window will then delete all the select temporary file and free up space on your computer. Clearing temporary files regularly helps your computer run faster and keeps your system clean and organized. Last point, which is purpose of System Restore. System Restore helps fix computer problems by taking your computer back to an earlier point in time. Before the issue happened, it restores system settings and files, but it does not affect personal data like photo or document. This is useful when your computer starts acting strangely after installing new software, a driver, or a window update. So, let's see how to use System Restore. You just click the search bar on your taskbar and then type System Restore. Okay, the System Properties window will open, and then under the System Protection tab, click System Restore. Alright, Here you will see a list of restore points. These are snapshots of your system made before updates or change. You can also select a restore point, for example, like before a window update, and then you can click the next. And then, as you can see, a list of the restore points, and then you can click the finish button to confirm. When you click a finish button, your computer will restart and begin restoring your settings to due date. Now the system has restored your files and settings to how they were before the issue occurred. This can fix problems like software error, slow performance, or system crash. So, System Restore is a built-in window tool that helps us repair your computer by rolling it back to a working state without deleting your personal files. So don't worry, your files or your document not be deleting. Alright, I think that's the end of my tutorial on how to use a system restore. I hope this explanation helps you understand now how this feature can solve system problems and keep your computer running smoothly. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.